Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Rogue Tower. There's been a brand new update with loads of new towers finally. So into the upgrade tab, let's head over and see what they actually are. Yeah, these three here, they're not unlocked yet. So we have the Vampire's Lair. We'll unlock that. The Cannon.
Those aren't guns, those are goddamn cannons.
And Monument. Okay. I'll then spend my remaining 5,533 XP on various upgrades for all of these. Oh, and we used less than half of it unlocking everything. That's what 26 hours of this game gets you. Anyway, let's start a new game. So essentially, this is our tower. We must defend it at all costs. We have 20 lives. Every enemy that hits it will take a life out. You can see we start with 2,000 gold and we can buy towers at the bottom. A ballista costs 10G and every one you add after that costs a little bit more. So then we expand a level. We get our first enemy and he is annihilated. Then we get to pick an upgrade.
I'm gonna make my choice as I always do, at random.
I don't think I remember that. Golden Forest. Trees now have a chance. There's trees in this game. They have a chance to drop upgrade cards when chopped. Okay, don't even know what a tree looks like in this game, but we'll see what happens.
At random.
We'll expand again, and you can see here we've got... Oh, look, there's like a loop. Anyway, very exciting. We've got the new tower unlocked, the Vampire Lair.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
So use mana to drain life from enemies in a large area. Okay, so as well as the gold, we also have mana. We're currently making 3 a second. But we can unlock towers that actually gain us that. That's what these blue crystals are. If we mine these, we'll get extra mana. You can see down here, Vampire Lair costs 750G. Bloomin' hell. Hey, Paddy, so what do you want to play with today? We've got the chicken. Its headlights up. Or... we've got Clash of Clans, who are today's video sponsor. Okay, Clash of Clans it is. Right, let me show you how it works. You basically build a little base which costs you some gold, so you've got to mine gold with your gold mines. Then you can build defenses like cannons and archer towers, because you're going to get attacked by others when you're offline. We can then train troops ourselves so we can attack and loot other bases. And I think you know the basics, I'll leave you to it. So, Pad, it's been a little while. How'd you get on with Clash of Clans? Holy, how'd you get so good so fast, Paddy? Okay, yeah, show me how it's done. You licked the lens pad. You're starting a war with your clan, and you're going to guide me through a successful battle. Okay, so select lightning potion, then take out their air defenses. I like it. Then I've got to select dragons. Okay. Then place them down this side like that. Wait, Pad, what now? What do I do now? I guess I shove my hero down. And then we hope we win the battle. Pad, considering you only have paws, you're very good at this. Right, looks like we're done. 3 stars. We did it, Paddy. High five. Ow. So if you want to check out Clash of Clans yourself, be sure to boost the link in my description. But for now, let's get back to today's video. Thanks to Clash of Clans for sponsoring. Well, the other thing I've failed to remember is if you place buildings between houses, they feel a lot more defended, and therefore they give you lots of tax money. So I think every tower that's touching a house is like, yeah, I think each one gives you 3 coins. So this house is protected by 3 towers, so we're going to get 9 gold next time. So probably should have done that on the first round. Anyway, let's expand and then see how that gets. Oh, I love that they split now. I've never seen that before. So is anyone actually going to take the long route? Oh, some of them do. Interesting. I probably need to move my towers from down here once we have some more gold. So up to 478. I need to save 750 before I can get the Vampire Lair. I can start upgrading that. So we'll make them better against health for when we do get one. We'll start the next round. And tell you what, I might actually shove a ballista on there just because I'm a little bit scared. Anyway, take him down, take him down. There we go, there we go. Right, so this is what we're likely going to need, the mana siphon, because that allows us to farm the crystals. So you can see down there, each of those cost 100. Oh man, I'm slacking for money here. Oh, and we might be in trouble. That guy, he has armor on. Take him down, take him down, take him down, take him down. Oh, they got so close. Oh, we lost a life. Anyway, the next time I'm going to go for is the shredder, because I love a bit of shredder. But it might be worth moving some of these end towers. So I can click that end one and demolish. I get the gold back for them, so that's good. So I think first off, Vampire Lair, let's shove one on there. Now, can you see that's got a +3? That's because it's on like a high bit of ground. So as we move lower, we get +2, +1, and then just flat, you don't get plus anything. So basically the pluses are the base damage. So on this tower that's on the low down, can you see base damage is 12? So that does different damage to health, armor, and shields. But then if we go on the top one, that base damage is 15. So they're all more. So anyway, we'll keep that tower up there. That should clear those out pretty nicely. And then we'll expand up to there. And then, oh, wow, look at that area. Oh, yeah, so everyone in an area gets hurt. Although not that hurt, I'm noticing. Not sure how good that tower is, if I'm honest. But remember, we can upgrade everything. So we can upgrade damage. We can upgrade armor damage. It costs money, though. So we've got to be careful doing that. Oh, it does mean, actually, everyone that's getting to here, they're really hurt. Which means these towers can easily take them down. Okay, I think I do actually like that tower. I take it back. Oh, look at that. We've unlocked the next tower, the cannon. So that is a new tower. But then on the right, we've also got heavy shafts. And I love a shaft. Right, well, I got to get a cannon and see what that's all about. 750 gold. Let's demolish some of these outer ones. All right, so we'll shove a cannon on there. And this is... Oh, it's good against armor. Look at that. And health. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the tower. I'm thinking it might be better at, like, the end of a straight. So you can see it shoots and it just keeps on shooting. So if I can get more people... I'll tell you what. Let's increase our vampire lair range. But I'm gonna get rid of that tower. I'm going to move this cannon onto there because I think that will shoot up that range. Oh, man, look at the area of that. So as we add more mana things, we're going to have to get that +3 up, which means putting these siphons down. So I should probably start doing that. We'll shove one over there. So that's gone up by +1. We'll shove another one. So that's +5. So as long as that's like over 200, we should be good. Also, just notice a tree has spawned. Chopping this tree will currently yield 64G and an 8% chance to drop cards. Right, we'll remember that and we'll go to next round and we'll see if that increases. Because it says currently yield, so maybe they grow. Anyway, we are going to shove that vampire lair up there and we'll see how the mana situation is. If that bar starts emptying, it means we're using up more mana than we're creating. But if it stays pretty full, I think we're good. All right, so some of these guys have lots of armor. The tower... The cannon tower is dealing with those ones. Double the chance that a tree drops cards. Okay, I'm going to take that. And then, so we'll have a look at this. So that should go up to, yeah, it's gone up to 18. Oh, and it gives you way more gold. Okay, perhaps we'll save on to the trees for now. Worth noting, that last expansion, it split, which means we're going to get enemies coming from different directions. I'm going to send these ones back that way for now. Because, yeah, they're in range of this tower still. But worth noting, every map is procedurally generated. We have no idea how the level will expand. And for this upgrade, I'm going to make the vampire towers do some bleed damage. So that just means they take damage over time. And considering they're vampires, I feel like that's a good thing to do. So we'll expand that way. Oh, there's another tree spawned as well. So, oh, that's on 121 gold already. We'll keep expanding because our vampire towers seem to be doing the business. Although we've got to be careful. We have stacks of logs this time. They have a lot of armor. And remember, we can't take out the health until we've done the armor. And these vampire towers, they don't do a lot of armor damage. Thankfully, that's what our cannons are for. Yes, he has taken out the stacks of logs. Boosh! All right, in order to get more money, you sort of want to get banditry early on. So enemies drop 2 more gold on death, but they will deal extra damage to the tower. So we've got to be careful. We don't want enemies getting down to our tower. What I'm thinking, I might shove a cannon like there, so it's pointing straight up. I would put it there, but I'm going to want a mana siphon there. Mana will become an issue later on, but I think that's a pretty good spot for a cannon. Then you know what? I might just shove another vampire lair down. Like, they got such a big range. I think they're pretty decent. So we'll expand that direction. Oh, and another tree. Lovely. So new cannon shooting straight up there. I might actually say if we target the most armor, then it should sort of always look up here, which means it's doing like multiple hits. So that was a good round. We'll get some more banditry. So that's more money. And we'll expand over that way. Oh, look at all those. We hit the mana crystal jackpot. So it might be worth investing in the mana siphons. So let's just surround all of these and really get the mana numbers up. So I think that's everything siphoned. You can only siphon things on the same level. So that wasn't as good as it looks. But we're now making 31 mana a second. And it's the first boss, the Oogie.
Hello there.
Now, he has a lot of health. Thankfully, no armor or anything else. But we probably want to start doing some more damage to him. Otherwise, he's going to get to our tower. And if he gets there, it's game over completely. So I'm sort of thinking, let's get some ballista towers on the way. We'll shove them all high up. Maybe I could shove a shredder on there. Shredder's pretty good against health. Does 21 damage. And it also adds to bleeding as well. I think we're going to be okay, though. We got the straight line with the cannon. Right, come on, Shredder. Boosh, right in the nuts. He's bleeding in a big way. I think we've done it. We've done it. Phew, that was scary. Right, let's grab banditry and then expand into that way, I reckon. So now I feel like we're sort of on a gold-saving mission because we're making so much mana. I want to start buying towers that actually make the most of that. Let's just see how our towers get on for now, though. Oh, enemies are getting way further. It's okay, though. We still passed the level. Right, I think Frost Keep is a good one to go for. That slows enemies down. Also, the boss, Oogie, he dropped the chest. So let's see what's in the chest. A nice extra bonus. Okay, first off, I'm going to shove another vampire lair down. I really feel like this middle spot is the best because it covers such a large area of the map. We'll then shove some frost keeps at areas where, like, the cannon's going to do some work. So I think up there's good. Maybe another one there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we'll keep expanding. And the only thing to be cautious of now, look, these guys, they have a lot of shield, and we're not doing too much shield damage. Yeah, but we can always upgrade things. This cannon, I could give it a shield multiplier. It will cost me quite a lot of money, but I could make that do it. Or I could just try and invest in towers that sort of specialize in shield, which I have none of at the moment. Anyway, after a few more runs, we've actually unlocked the final new tower. The Monument uses mana to haunt enemies with spiritual swords.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, I got to try that just for the description. So it costs 750. No idea how it works. I guess let's shove it on that for now. And then, oh, it's a big area. Oh, and it does good shield damage. That is nice. So since we got 3 grand more, let's shove another one. Maybe up there because that covers that and that. Maybe a third one on there, which could be quite good once we expand the level. So if you look at these, they're literally just stabbing. They're all just getting stabbed. So do they get stabbed and then it carries on, or do they have to be in range the whole time? So that one's getting stabbed. Oh, yeah, look, he's well out of range, still getting stabbed. Interesting. Anyway, that has helped massively our shield situation. Oh, and it seems an enemy has dropped a chest. So we'll make our frost keeps do poison damage, and then we'll take the chest. And I think we'll take the Tesla coil. That's Tesla coil, YouTube captions, not testicle. So Tesla is another tower that's very good against shields. Small area, so perfect for like an island like that. Could shove one on there as well. Yeah, that seems good. And then these straight runs, I feel like they're great for more cannons. I'll shove a cannon there. I could shove one there actually, and just, if I set that to progress, yeah, then it's shooting that way. So we're getting like the double team of straight shooting down there. So basically on these arms, I'm trying to get rid of shield and armor as soon as possible. And then perhaps when they combine down here, this will be where we can get rid of some health. We'll make our stabbing tower do extra damage to poison because we know that our frost keeps poison. You see, this end we're doing very well at losing the armor. Maybe this side we might want to add another death area. So yeah, we got 7 grand. So I think probably worth shoving a cannon there and there. So as we expand this area, I'm sort of hoping that we should be able to completely muller every one of these straights. Double cannon hits. I mean, sod it. I've got the money. Let's shove another one there, looking at progress. So all these straights, you're going to get cannoned. Although we've got a big dude, the Heraclas. Now, thankfully, the stabbing has completely mullered his shield, which means by the time he gets to this point, the Shredder and the cannon is just going to muller him. Boosh. Despite his big shield bar, he was no match for our towers. Oh, I just noticed there's an Oogie. A Soul Shepherd Oogie. Now, he has a lot of shield. Thankfully, the stabbing is helping. But yeah, he's now down. And that is level 25 completed. Let's grab a mana bank. That will help us get more mana. And then let's see what was in the chest. So do some more bleed damage to the vampires. And we'll make our poison better as well. Ooh, and we'll add some sorcery. Because that allows us to generate 2% of your max mana per second. So we're on 32 a second. If we select that, we're now on 36 a second. Since we got this area taking out the armor, I might put a shield thing earlier on. So if we do a Tesla there, a frost keep in the middle, and then a Stabby McStabberson up there, that should get rid of shields early on. So we'll expand that direction. Oh man, that splits into 3 separate areas, which means a lot of people are going to be coming down here. Hopefully this new investment will pay off, although a lot of people have made it through. I might make my vampire lairs better and then invest in some of them. We've got 7 grand, so let's buy a few more of those. They're 1,300 each at the moment. So we'll get an early one over here on the +3. We'll then expand over that way, shove a few more about. Whoa, and what do we have here? We got a castle. So I think if we shove things on there, yeah, that's an extra. We gain loads of height, basically. So quick question, Tesla on there, does that? Oh, it covers the entire area. Okay, that could be good. So testicle in the middle. We then got a frost keep to slow everything down. I've got 4 flamethrowers on every corner. An obelisk. Sod it, 3 obelisks. So this is basically a castle of death.
Why so weak?
So if anyone makes it past here, I'm going to be very annoyed because I invested a lot of money into this death castle. So far, seems to be work. No, people got 3. People got 3. Something else to consider. We are out of mana, which means our mana towers are doing nothing. Time to invest in some mana banks. So basically, each one of these banks you put down generates a bit more mana. So 37, 39 a second. So if we do like some efficient banking layout, then suddenly we're up to +45 and that bar is full again. Something else I've just noticed, this. So this is a shrine. If we place one of these universities next to it, we can come into here and we can start pushing education. And education gives us like global damage increases. But the chance of actually gaining one of those, pretty low at the moment. So I'm going to wang all of these up to like 10%, I think. I've placed an obelisk down here. They're really good against armor, but we are getting some things getting rather close to the end. I was sort of hoping that no one would actually make it down here, so I probably need to invest more up this end. Anyway, up here, can you see the +1 HD and +1 SD? That's our universities giving us extra health and shield damage. So, well worth the investment. I'm going to keep investing in those, to be honest. So, we probably want some armor, so I'll shove that up to 15% and then get a few more vampires down. So we've expanded up this way. There's another university we can use. So you'll be a health studies university. Ooh, and oh no, we're really running out of mana despite my 2 efficient banks. We might need more. Yeah, we'll take sorcery 3, which increases our mana per second by 3%. So from 71 a second up to 90 a second. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, we can make our vampires do poison damage as well. Yeah, we'll take that, please. There's another university that we can place down. So let's do some magic and some armor. And basically, each university we have, the more chance we have of gaining these extras. So we got +2 on every single type now. Because we're on level 35, that is the Fallen Oogie. He looks like a fat Satan. Anyway, he's just got health remaining, and I think our vampire towers are probably pretty good at health. Let's upgrade that. And this one. So yeah, the vampires are really going to town. He's also getting stabbed to health. Yeah, that was decent. I'm going to get some scholarships to get the education going. And from the chest we just got from the boss, we get extra mana. Anyway, we keep going. Look how much money we have. 13 grand. We need to start spending some of that. The question is, do I buy more vampire towers or do I keep funding education?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
So 7, 6, and 5. So yeah, it went up a point or 2. Maybe not worth the investment, but we'll see. Yeah, we got some more mana siphons to place down, so may as well do that. Look up here, we got a load of crystals. Now we're up to +97 mana, which is we're sort of holding. If we add more vampire towers, we will need more mana generation. Well, that's 25% burn damage to the vampire lair. But there's also a savings account, which makes my mana bank store an extra 15 max mana. Oh, I can't not take the bald mountain, though. All right, each vampire lair costs 3 grand now as well. But we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop building. And assuming the last level is still 45, we probably should think about chopping all of our trees down. That nets us a lot of gold and a very high chance to drop cards. Shall I do it now? Let's do it now. So chop. I don't think we got a card. 82% chance and I didn't get one. Okay, we'll chop that one. There we go. So it leaves a chest behind and in there we get another upgrade. So the frost keeps do burn damage. That makes no sense. It was called flammable snow though, which is pretty cool. There's another one there. Nothing too special in that, but it does give us some space for another monument. Let's do some stabby. Right, so we're possibly on the last level now, at level 45. We got 60 grand to spend, so I'll probably get a few more vampire layers, put them on these like tall castle spires. But we're probably better off upgrading them because they now cost 4,000 to put each tower down, whereas each of these multipliers, they only cost 30. So let's just go mental on that. Right, so all these towers are super upgraded now. Let's see if this is still the last level. So we'll expand up there, and we're expecting... Oh, it came from that way. The big brain Oogie. I assume it's still the last boss. So we've got to take out a load of shield, then a load of armor, and then a load of health. Thankfully, I upgraded a lot of these guys to do some decent shield damage. Oh, that one does 1,000 shield damage. All right, and the big brain Oogie is taking on the tower. The ultimate castle fortress. Right, we're down to armor. We're down to armor. Looking good. Oh, we're out of mana, though. Not looking good. Let's extend this guy. Much better. Right, so the big brain Oogie... Look at it getting stabbed. It's entering the cannon death zone, so it's going to get absolutely mullered in terms of its armor. And look how much bleed and burn damage it's taking. I feel like this is what an architect's brain looks like when it's trying to do, like, kids' maths problems. Burning, bleeding, and stabbing itself. And I think we've done it. I think we've only gone and done it. Victory! But the best thing is you can now play endless mode.
So it's never ending.
Yeah, and in this mode, there's no upgrades to gain. You literally just keep going. So we're going to see how far this base will go. We're still getting money, so I will keep upgrading my towers. But the game doesn't pause between rounds now either. Now, thankfully, because we invested so much in the universities, we're still getting those every single round. So it might be worth keep investing in those. Oh, yeah, but in endless mode, you lose research every single round. I just remembered that's why. Can you see we're down to negative? Oh, no. So every single round, we're losing research. Oh, look, there's another Oogie as well. The Grim Oogie is back. Anyway, yeah, if we have negative research, then I think we do actually lose the points. So I've just put them all back up to 0 at least. And oh, no, we've just lost. Oh, oh, so busy at the university, I forgot to pay attention. We survived 49 levels. And by the way, just so you don't call the thumbnail clickbait, I've got the cannon ready and we've got creative mode on. So basically, we can completely cover this map in cannons. Yeah, and then we're just going to keep on going and see how long we survive. Now, worth noting, I've only covered the first 2 squares or maybe 3 squares in the cannons. But since everyone goes past the entire map, I feel like that's going to be an advantage to us. Oh, I'm quite tempted just to cover this castle in cannons and see if that will cope. I'll tell you what, that might actually be enough to do this. So, come on, cannons. The cannon castle. I'm taking every upgrade that does the cannon as well, by the way. We need everything we can. So, cannons now make people bleed. Lovely. Right, and there is the Robo Oogie. So this is the danger zone. There's a lot of enemies coming, I will say that. Yeah, he's getting absolutely mullered. Oh, he is getting close, though. He is getting close. Oh, that was scary. Time to add some gangrene poison damage to our cannons. Fair play frame rate. You're holding up well. Right, the invaders made it around the castle. Barely a dent in his armor. And then it enters the main area where it's going to get wrecked. Victory. But let's keep going. All right, level 50. We got a big boss. His health bar's like really small, but it's not going down hardly at all. This could be the end. It's still got shield as it enters this area. Come on. Right, we're down to the armor. We're down to the health. It's getting close. Shoot. No. Oh, it was so close. So, there's the answer. It might work better, but it's also impossible without cheating. Peace, love, and cannons. Bye.